LEC00 key said YAYY. Motzaloden said like the Striayam.
Hello, hello, hi, hello. Okay, here we can transition. Boodum ching. Okay, so, thingamajig, thing. Am I thinking, what? Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so, Chemcraft, first Chemcraft Monday, oh my gosh, every Monday.
LEC00 key said my ears are burning.
I have no clue. Oh, that's weird. Oh, is the music too loud? I think the music might be too loud. Let me just, hold on, I gotta listen to my phone. There we go. Okay, hold on, I'm waiting for it to show up on my phone so I can hear how low it went.
LEC00 key said the TTS is loud AF too.
Oh, the TTS is loud too? Okay, yeah, I technically noticed that when I was testing it to make sure like the thing it was being picked up. I what's it called? Oh yeah, this bar right here would just go straight into the red, and I was like, I mean, it's audible. Let me see. Voice gate? Where's the speaking options? Is there a test button here? Where's the test button? There you are. Alright, this might hurt.
This is a test message.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down so that it's not in the red.
This is a test message.
It's in the yellow. Is that cool? Does that work? Also, let me just say this latency is like a couple seconds. This is crazy. I mean, dude, like good latency.
LEC00 key said it's fine IG.
Here, I'll turn it down just a smidge more. Okay. Jesus Christ, this music is loud, actually, for me. Was that dog? In the Susie thing. Yes! Susie! Okay, here we go. So, here's the Dealio McSmelio. First Chemcraft live stream. I'm gonna explain what we need to be doing and then what we're going to be doing. Which is technically two different things, but it's like not really. So Cookie and I have been working on the second stage of the chemical reaction simulator. Because, so basically, you give it inputs of two different chemical compounds, and then what we currently have right now is it will store. It'll make a list of all possible chemical compounds that can be made from the ions of those chemical compounds. So it's like if you have like what was the example? I think it was lead nitrate. If you have lead nitrate and potassium hydroxide, it'll make lead nitrate, lead hydroxide, potassium nitrate, and potassium hydroxide, because those are the four compounds you can make with the what's it called? Anions and cations of that. So I guess, yeah, with that being said, we then needed to take those compounds and put them all like together in every possible combination. I think that's listed here. Yes. So you can see we've got the PbNO3, PB blah 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 blah. This is okay. So yeah, what this does, we break up the input into the ions and we recombine them into all possible combinations. Right? You have the PbOH2 and the PbNO3. Then here you have the PbOH2 with the KNO3, which is the only other possible combination. Same thing down here, and we figure out which of these two is most insoluble, like which output has the most insoluble compounds, meaning they won't dissolve in water. In this case, it is this one, because both of these compounds are soluble, meaning two of these are soluble and one of these are insoluble, which is this right here, the lead hydroxide. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're having it take all of the combinations, which is the lead hydroxide, the lead nitrate, potassium hydroxide, potassium nitrate, and putting them into the different combinations, so we can figure out. So we can then figure out which of them is the most insoluble, and that's going to be the one we output. I don't necessarily know if that's entirely realistic, but it makes logical sense, because things can be slightly soluble, which I don't know if that chart is still here. Look at what Cookie did, bro. This is crazy. This is... I literally just... I came in once, and it was this. Like the thing grew a tumor or something, and then it expanded down here. Like, and things have just scaled up since then. Like, things keep getting bigger, and it's so funny. But what do you call? Jesus Christ, this music is loud, and I don't know if it's just me. Hold on, I'm gonna...
LEC00 key said the board is 40% my sleep-deprived rambling though, lol.
Definitely heard none of that, so I'm going to... Is there a way I can turn down this music on my end? I don't think there is, so I'm gonna try turning up speaker bot. I don't know how to do that. What's my... Oh, my computer volume is at 31%. That oh, but the music got louder too. Okay, I'm gonna turn up speakerbot's volume, because I think that's the volume I hear him at. Yeah, this is the volume I hear him at, so I'm gonna turn him up to 90. And then, this is probably... Careful, the board is 40%. Sleep-deprived rambling. That's white on white. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Though. Okay, there you go. Your sleep-deprived rambling is surprisingly cohesive. Okay, I'm gonna test this thing, and it's probably gonna be really loud.
This is a test message.
How did it get quieter? It didn't hit the yellow. Unless it does a variety of tones.
This is a test message.
No. Okay, man. Sure, dude. Oh, wait. Yes, because I turned it down since then, so that's fine. But also, it's still really quiet for me. I think it's just the music is obnoxiously loud on my end for no apparent reason. I don't remember it ever being like this. Granted, No, the music was not... Is it not? Do 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 do. I feel like this is capturing both of these, so I'm just gonna mute this really quick. There we go. Okay, and then there has to be a way. Can I like turn down a window? Surely I can. Here we go. Silence, child. Much more manageable. Okay. Back to this. So yes, we've got it to the point where it'll make all the possible compounds. Now we need to put them in all combinations so that we can figure out which output is the least soluble, so that we can make that our output. And so far, I think, okay, so in order we had this. I want to say this. I honestly don't understand the chronology of this anymore. So we had Cookie's brainstorming over here. Very cool, very understandable if you read it. I mean, I may as well. Yeah, you can see all combinations with 3 cations and 4 anions. So this is saying we have 3 possible cations, which are that's A, B, and C. The letters represent cations, and the numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4, which represent anions. So this is just every combination of 2 compounds, given that you have 3 possible cations and 4 possible anions. And then we go over here and we get rid of all the ones with duplicates. That means they either reuse a cation or an anion. Like these up here do both. This one is reusing an anion. All of these are reusing anions. All of these actually all of these are the ones that reuse cations. And so this was just the brainstorming. This is what we have to do basically. And then if we go over here, this is more stuff that I can't actually understand, honestly. I tried, every single time I try to read this, I just don't understand it. It's like, I don't know if there's a specific skill people have for reading with comprehension, because I remember them mentioning it once in, like, middle school, and then never again. But it was like a thing that it was like, you should know how to do this, but then you didn't, you know what I mean? But either way. Oh, hi, look, it's Cookie, guys. Cookie, and he's gonna, oh my god! Look at this is crazy! It's like a loop in a loop in a loop. Okay, we've got a triple nested loop. We've got loops and loops and loops. So loop variables are equal to the index of the stored value inside of storage. N is equal to, yeah, I don't know what index is in this context, and I think that's why I can't understand anything past it, because it's like, I don't understand. Can you explain to me what an index means, Mr. Cookie? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, index is the position in a list. So, oh, okay, I get you. Yes. Okay, so the index is the position in a list, and lists in code start at 0. So, that makes sense. So, loop variables are equal to the index of the stored value inside of a storage. Okay, what are the loop variables? What are these? What are you saying that is equal? And this part down here, I don't understand. Is this supposed to be I times this, or is this just, like, individual things? Like, I, n plus j. Okay, I see. N is equal to the number of cations, so I assume in this it's Number of cations plus whatever J is, and then X times this. Okay. NB, it got tiny. Okay. For I equals 0 to NB anions, I'm just gonna assume that to be something. For J equals 0 to NB anions, for K equals 0 to NB anions. So are these the variables used within each loop? Like the first loop uses I, second loop uses J, third loop uses K? Oh, I see. This is code. So yeah. Okay. 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 And then NB, is that number of anions? Oh. I equals 0, J equals 0, K equals 0. Then. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Okay, so, yeah, that, I think, okay, I understand in the current IJK value is represented by the, here we go, green square! Oh my god! Okay, that makes sense. So this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Wait, what? Why is it here? Why does it go to C? Am I reading it wrong? Okay, we've got okay, I, J, K, okay, and then that's 0, 1, 2, yes, very cool. Okay, yeah, my only question is why does it go bottom first? Oh, he's cooking something down here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Here we go. You get 0, 0. Yes, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2. So this is like base 3, basically. Look at him go. That's so crazy. Dude, I've never I've never played a single Undertale game, but they're so cool. I need to find somebody. The problem, dude, I miss Corey Kitchen because I mean, there's so many videos or like series that I'm not gonna watch until Corey does them, if he does them, because obviously he's doing whatever he's doing right now. So until we get his next video, I'm kind of just. But okay, I get you. I understand. So this is each of the possibilities, which makes it. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. What's it called? Number of these times number of these times number of these. So it's just 3 times 3 times 3, which is why you've got 3 long, 3 tall, and then 3 of these boxes. Makes sense. What is kept is factorial 3 configs, which is very cool. So yeah. Okay. But yes, okay, now we go up here. So I saw him doing this down here, and I was like, okay, that seems cool. I'm gonna try to visualize the thing for me so I can, like, actually understand what's going on. So I tried, and I got, like, a technically possible thing, but the only issue was that it wouldn't, it would only produce 2 compound combinations, and if you have 3 cations and 3 anions, you have some outputs with some outputs with 3 possible compounds. So technically I guess all outputs would have 3 possible compounds, because you have what's left over is still there. Nobody cares. Anyway. But yeah, so what I did, I went, oh, okay, that's so cool. So because I wrote that thing, I understood what I was looking for it to do. So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, hey man, I don't remember how to use Python, so just write this out for me, right? And I told it what I wanted it to do. And so, like, given this input, it's like cations is ABC, anions is 1, 2, and compounds is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, blah blah blah. You should output, I said blah 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 at the end of the thing, that's so funny. It should output this list of all possible combinations. These are lists of lists. You can tell there's 3 brackets here. This is inside of this bracket you got this compound, and then that's in a list to represent one output. Then you got a comma here to represent a different output, and so on. And then that's when it produced this, and I can show you what this does. If you go here you set letters representative of your cations and numbers representative of your anions. If you've got 2 anions, right, you can save, and then we can run this, and this is the output you get. This right here. You get, I mean, just every combination. You got A1, B2. Oh, yeah, and this is only going to produce outputs that don't have overlapping anions or cations. Because it was, I don't know if the original did that, but I know that, like, I wanted it to, so there was no point in leaving it out. So, this is the original code, and that's what it did. Then, I was like, okay, I need it to be de-optimized, because when it's like this, it's basically impossible for me to try to put this in Minecraft commands. So, I went and I was like, hey man, de-optimize this for me, and it produced this, and this produces the exact same output as this, it's just in more code. And down here you can see, same thing, set your cations and anions, and it'll produce a list of all possible combinations of them. So, that's what this over here does, except not exactly. I mean, yes, it is exactly what it does, but that's not exactly what this is, because this is that, except now I'm de-optimizing it more, because when I asked it to go even further, it kind of just didn't work anymore. So I'm taking this, and I'm just breaking it up into more and more individual actions, so I can turn those individual actions into commands, because right now it's using a lot of functions of Python that Minecraft functions don't have. For example, com.pop. I'm 90% sure. Com is short for combination, and pop is going to get rid of the last item, or I think it's last because it doesn't specify which one. So, it gets rid of the last item in the list that is com. What's it called? So, what am I thinking? Sorry. Give me a second. That's crazy, bro. I just really... Okay, sorry. I hear my phone in the background, and it's like seconds behind me. It's so soon. It's so crazy. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So I just need to turn things into this, or things like this into, more code, so that I can turn that code into, Minecraft commands. I've done that already. Wait, really? How? What? You can do that? How? Tell me how! Tell me your ways! Unless, is it, the just putting it somewhere else and then only copying everything but that last one? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. You can't see right now, but I'm dancing and I have a quarter in my hand. I'm very good at flipping coins and catching them. I think I started doing it because I thought about Two-Face doing it, and I was like, that's so cool, how does he do that? And so I just kept doing it, and then you get good at it. And I don't know if it's just because I have amazing hand-eye coordination, or if, you know, yeah, if it is just, I guess, effort, I don't know. Yeah. But I guess we will wait for cookies. Oh. Okay.
Remove 1 to get 4 and then remove the 4th element of the list IG.
Wait. That makes so much sense. Hold on. I can't, Oh, okay, I have this. You are thing. Let me just, I gotta figure out how to write that in big. Give me a second. Okay, so that would be data, can I remove, data remove, storage, can dict, would it be dict? Or is there another one? Kim Beaker, that's what it is. Kim Beaker, can you help, please? I'm begging, come on, okay. Beakers... I mean, honestly, just the fact that it's letting me type this means, yeah, you can do that super easily. Okay. Wow, that makes so much sense. That's wild. Okay, well... Update. There you go. Okay, that's rad. Well, then, okay. Technically, I'll figure out what exactly this is popping, and then if it is that, then I'll just do that. I'll just turn that into that in Python code, but less Python code. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Today, I am trying to take all of this and turn it into less good code, which surely I should be able to do. Assuming I can remember enough of Python. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what this helper is doing, bro. Hold on. I haven't touched anything saying helper, so let's just see. Helper. Okay. So, the definition of helper. Helper, if length of comb, which I now need to go back to figure out what comb exactly is, you suck. Can I get, like, exclusive? Use regular expression. Match word. That should be it? Yes. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. So, calm. Okay, I think that's literally just a variable. Like, it's just a non-existent thing, which makes sense. That's how they work. Okay, so for calm, I'm just gonna call it combination, because saying calm just hurts. It's like saying comb, but wrong. So, if length of combination equals R, and R is... Where is R? Okay, wait, because this is inside of another function that uses R. Okay, man. Sure, dude. Sure. Okay, so in this case, it's it_r, which is the iteration of this list, which I already unoptimized to use a thing in a while loop instead of a for loop. Okay, so if that's equal to R, or if the length is equal to R, then combinations.append this. What does this mean? This is what screwed me up last time trying to understand it. What does it mean when you put a colon in there? That's not a number. What does that mean? What does a colon in brackets mean in Python? That's Python, but that's fine. What? Okay, wait. Get the first 3 elements of the list. Get elements 1 to... Okay, so it's blank to blank. But what does the blank...
Alone means all elements, if I remember correctly.
That makes sense. That's... Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because that's what I was about to do. It's like, it's blank to blank, which means it's either one thing or all of the things, because there's no limits. So why didn't they just say the comb? Or, yeah, why did they have to put that there? Why couldn't they just say comb? Sure, dude. Anyway. So, if the length of comb is equal to R, then you put comb inside of... Or, yeah, you put comb at the end of combinations. Combinations being the list of... Combinations is a list that... Okay, it's later used to store... Okay, chronological order. When is combinations is made to be equal to the value that this whole thing generates. Which is like, why? Okay, because I guess inside of here it's a local variable, and then out here it's a global thing? Which, sure, man. Sure, dude. You do you, man. Okay, so... Inside of here, it's basically just the same as this, because later this becomes set to this, because this returns combinations. So it sets it in the list of combinations if the length of comb is equal to R, which I've just abandoned calling it combination now, because there's combinations. So, okay. And then for I in range...
00 key set global variables can be modified in effing Python.
In what? Give me the word. I don't know if that's a question, but I think so. In which case, I guess. For I in range of start index to length compounds. To length of compounds. So start index, which was stated here. When is helper used? Helper. When is helper actually used? Outside of the definition. Right here. It's an empty bracket. What? Huh? Okay, so it's an empty bracket. It's empty brackets, which I'm gonna, what's it called? I'm gonna say that just means that conv is an empty list when it starts out.
Key said you can modify things outside of function with Python and it's kinda bad, but it's the same as Minecraft, so it's kinda okay, IG.
Well, that's convenient. Okay, so conv starts out as an empty list and the start index is 0. So this is just a range, and that's always the case, for sure. This is just a range from start index, or from 0 to the length of compounds. Compounds being... compounds. Here you go. Compounds is an empty list that becomes the list... Okay, that's the list of all possible compounds. That makes sense. Okay. So compounds is the list of all possible compounds. So then, this means it's going to... Okay. So if the length of comb, which is 0 to start off with, is equal to r, r being the value you set at the beginning of generate combinations of size r. So that's the size of the combinations that you're generating, which I assume you repeat this. Yeah. That's what, because this it_r used to be r. I turned it into it_r to make it less optimized, and it used r here, so I was like, I don't know if that's gonna mess anything up, so I just changed what it is. But this used to be from for r in range 0 to max combination size, which okay, so r is going from 0 to the maximum combination size, which in this case is 3 because we've got 3 cations and 3 anions, right? Then if we go here, so that means that if the length of com, which is an empty list to start off with, is equal to r, then you add it to the list of combinations, which is the... Yeah, okay, this is the list of combinations. But if... Okay, and that's only if, and then you return, so I assume it doesn't run this for, unless I don't understand how ifs work. For I in range start index, which is 0 to start off with, and the length of compounds, so the number of possible compounds. Yeah, the number of compounds that we're working with. Then com append, so to the end of com, you add I. And then you run helper with com, which is now consisting of the first compound within the list of all possible compounds, given our anions and cations. And the length of... Okay. And the start index is now 1. So, okay, I need to try to comprehend what this means. So, if we start from the beginning, ignoring this because that doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly the same. Okay. So, this is... Honestly, it's the fact that it's in a for loop for me. I can't visualize this. So, you run... After defining helper, this definition runs helper starting with an empty list and a start index of 0. So, what it does, you get an empty list and... Okay, you get an empty list. If that... Okay, you get an empty list. R being representative of the size of things you're trying to do. Let's just say for now that R is equal to 2 for now, okay? because this is... Should this have been a 2? Where is the 2? I'm looking for a 2. Okay, yes, this should be a 2. It R is supposed to be equal to 2. Or 1. Do you add 1 at the beginning of this? No, you don't. So I think this is supposed to be a 2. Because the range was originally 2 maximum combinations, because obviously the minimum combination is 2 compounds. So, okay. So R is initially 2. If the length of comb, which is the current combination we're looking at, is equal to 2, basically meaning it's a 2 compound combination, then you add that to the list of possible combinations. But, okay, is there anything checking if it's a valid combination? Yes, this is valid combination, but you do that after you add it to the list of compounds. Or you do that after, yeah, the list of combinations. I think that's I don't follow. I don't follow. Okay, give me a second. Okay. So, what this does, combination of size R is equal to... Okay. So, comb is just temporary. Combination of size R is what we actually care about. Because that's... So, and the size is initially 2, so this is combination of size 2 is equal to generate combination of size 2. So it's equal to... starts off with a blank 0. So that will be... It's 0, then for I in range, start index. So start index is 0, from 0 to the length of compounds, so the number of possible compounds. Okay, that makes sense. Shouldn't that be -1? Maybe not. I don't know how for loops might stop, like, if I is equal to... I don't know, doesn't matter. Okay. Either way, it works, so... com.append compound. So this will... So it starts out as a blank list. That blank list obviously won't be equal to the minimum value of 2. So, it starts out as a blank list. That blank list, you add the first item in the list of all possible compounds. Then you run this again. And again, now it's only one element tall, so that's not equal to 2. So then you come back down here and you add... What the heck? Okay, so for I... okay, because the start index is equal to the I plus 1? I don't understand. Okay, so the first time, I is equal to 0, right? So this will append that. This will append that, and then run this, now with the start index of 1. So now, this is a range of 1 to compounds. So before, when it was given item 0, it's now given item 1, because start index is now 1. And then it runs it again with a start index of... Okay, why is that not a start index of 1 again? Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why is that not a start index of 1?
LEC00 key said, I think I understand this sheet.
Please explain to me. Please, for the love of God, explain this to me. Oh my Jesus. Dude, this is what happens when...
LEC00 key said, check Miro.
Okay, we're going to Miro, guys. Welcome to the Miroverse. Okay, sorry, that was... Anyway. Oh my god! Okay, here we go. Export A1... It's another loop and a loop and a loop! Oh my god! Okay, from what I understand, I'm not gonna. Well, okay, I'm not gonna read this out loud because I think I feel like you're confident in my ability to read, and I'm gonna be confident in yours. Just what happens inside. I'm still reading. Whatever. Just what happens inside the loop. Okay. So, export A1, A2, current A1, A2, export A1, B2, current A1, B2. I gotta be... Current is what the list is before the pop. Okay. Export is what is added to the combination list. Okay, question. That pop, that is getting rid of the last element of the list, right? So then how come it's not getting... Okay, I think I... Yeah, no. When is the pop being run? When is the pop being run and how is it working? It generates all possibilities. Okay. The pop is ran after... the helper function... Oh, after the function helper is called. Oh. Is that not part of the... Well, yeah, it's run after the function is called. But... Okay, I think I get that, because after the second go-around, then now the length of it is equal to 2, so then it does that, which doesn't start another loop, meaning that the last pop registers now, because that means we're here again. And that's the end of that. Which means... Okay. Sure, so starting with... that would produce an A1, A2, which is where... Okay. When the helper function is no longer called, it goes to the line after pop. Or line after, which is pop for each loop. Okay. So it's like... you go in one, then out one, which is the pop. Yeah, okay, sure. Current is what's before the pop. Export is what's added to the combination list. Okay. So, the list before the pop. So, okay, what is... how do... The starting list is empty. Then you add A1. Then you add A2. Well, okay. That's a lot of currents. Okay, so you add A1, then you add A2, then you dookie out A2. And then the loop that the help is in, or the generate is in, that's it, because after it does that, then it returns combinations. No, how? This has... it adds... No, it says for I in range... So this is gonna keep going, right? So then that's why it produces all of these. It removes the second element to leave space to copy another one. Which makes sense because it appends it before it does that. Okay, I get that. That makes sense. Okay, so it goes... it does A1, then A2, pop. Then produces that, gets rid of the A2 and replaces it with B1. Outputs that. Okay. Okay. And then... okay, but yeah, I think so, but it's the 2 is dependent on R, which increases every loop. So I think what this is doing... okay, that's why, yeah, it's generate combinations of size R, which I replace with it R, but whatever. It's, what's it called? So it's R starts as 2, and so it'll generate all combinations of size 2. Then for com in this, which I think com is just another thing, so then it goes through that list and makes sure that each of them are valid. All combinations.append com. Okay, so it goes to each one. If that thing is valid, then it puts it in another list called all combinations. Let's go to the is valid combination thing to see. So it's got cations in combination, anions in combination. For item in com, which item is just a filler thing, not important. Com is the input, right? So in this case, com is the... com is the item in the combinations of size R. So it's the first item in that list that we just generated. It goes through... So item 1, or technically item 0, sure. Item 0, for item in the item 0, cations in com, which is this right here, .append item 0, which makes sense because that's going to be the cation of it, because this is a list. So yeah, it puts the cation of item 0 inside of cations, and the anion of item 0, except, okay, wait. Item. Okay, sorry. So because com is going to be 2 lists within 1 list, this goes in the first item of those 2, the first list of those 2, and grabs the cation from that, and the anion from that, and it puts that in this list. Then, it does that again, increasing item by 1, of course, so now this is the second item in that list, to put the cation in that, anion in that. Then, okay, it returns the length of cations in com equal to the length of com. Which, I don't understand how that's checking anything. Okay, so this is the length. It says set. What does the set mean here? Yeah, what does set mean? Set, new empty set object, set iterable new set object. Build.
PC00 key set check me row.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Load, give me new information. My list, set my list, so my list is equal to C. Set removes the duplicates. Oh, okay. So in that case, this is checking the list of unique, so this is checking the list, the number of unique cations in this list, which should be 2, because we don't want any repeating cations, and if that's equal to the number of, compounds inside of this output, which is combination. So basically, if the number of unique cations is equal to the number of compounds, and the number of unique anions is equal to the number of compounds, then it returns that. Because this is equal to equal, and so I assume this is going to repeat. Yeah, this is a Boolean thing, which is why it's in an if here. And then if that is a valid combination, then all combinations append com. So it adds that combination that has just been validated to the list of all combinations, that list being all valid combinations. Okay, I get it now. I understand the code, the text, the word. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So, that being said, we now
Flash
have
game
to...
time said my brain dizzy face.
I know. Hey, Flash. Okay. So now we need to turn that into less optimized code. Which is like, okay, sure. So, for com of size R, so this is going through each combination. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna... Okay. The thing... I need to figure out what variables to use here. Because... Okay, my question... Cookie, could we theoretically, hypothetically, use macros to create local variables? Like if we say, like, run a macro with, like, I guess, yeah, if we run a macro with comb equals something, and, yeah, let's just say comb equals something, then, what do you call, I guess, yeah, and then we just replace the comb with the $, parentheses, comb, you know what I mean? Like, could we do that to make, like, a for loop, I guess? Like, for is valid combination.
Said my last account got deleted from YouTube because I was spamming someone's YouTube short trying to guess how many jelly beans for 10 grand loudly crying face.
That is such a way to get banned. I mean, wow. Phenomenal. That's so funny. So wait, did, like, YouTube themselves deleted your account for spamming, or did they report you? 'Cause that's funny. If they report, yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Flash game time said they deleted it.
That's...
Warnings.
Yikes. Skill issue.
Time said they thought I was a bot.
Ah, that makes sense. So, okay. You spammed it trying to...
00 he said we can use macros IG, like having a macro as a dict name only for a certain function/function loop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, I guess, yeah, to basically use a macro to create a quote-unquote local variable. So it would be like, for example, this combinations is, let's see, this one, I guess, is better. Generate combinations of size whatever, right? So that would be, the function named generate combinations of size R, or whatever, with it R equals something. I guess...
I spammed the numbers 1 to 10,000 cause I was FR finna be the first one to get the jelly beans. But I didn't win. Somebody else got it before me. Cause my ACC got deleted before the deadline.
That's wild. That's genuinely... Okay. Well, I mean, I'll be real with you. I wouldn't have... I can't say I would have had any better judgment in that case, because I didn't know that was a thing you could do. But... I mean, brute forcing the... How much was it? 10 grand. 10,000 comments for... I mean, I guess theoretically it was $1 per comment. You were just making bread. Unfortunately, they had to kill your vibe, I guess. Anyway, okay. But yeah, if we had... is generate combinations of size R with R equal, or R is equal to whatever. Can we set a scoreboard as a variable within a when running a function?
Flash game time said just to get my channel deleted.
dude. That's actually hilarious. It was so wait. So you had, well, at least you got your, you still have your, what's it called? You still have your name. Like, yeah, you have your name. That's hopefully, hopefully that's worth the 10 grand of jelly. That you lost 10 grand and your YouTube account. Cause you would've, yeah, that, yikes, man. Skill issue, really. Okay, can we run a function with a scoreboard? Or do we have to set a, do we have to make a different storage for, yeah, do we have to make a storage to hold the variables? Because if we can just use, what do you call it? If we can just use a scoreboard, that would be rad. Oh my god.
Flash game time said Mac. L plus ratio plus skill issue plus not skilled enough. LEC00 key said we need storage for functions, but we can copy scoreboard values to storage.
Okay, so then I guess we do. My only concern is like, I guess, is it a reasonable concern to be like multiple beakers going at the same time? I guess not, because the way everything is set up right now, everything happens within 1/20th of a second, a single tick, right? So we can reasonably be like, okay, good, this is good. So then we can just have a storage. Very nice. Okay, so then we just, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's, so then, so then the for loops, like this, which are much more difficult to, because this, I guess I could technically turn it into a while. I don't know. Okay, because it'd be for comb in comb of size R. So it's basically just for I in comb of size R. Then you run another function using I. You know what? I'm just gonna deconstruct it anyway, because screw you. I didn't mean to do that. I keep pressing Shift Enter and it just copies the entire thing into the terminal. Okay. So we're gonna say, okay, who uses com first? You're using that, and this is just the main guy doing it. This is outside of the definition. Is valid uses com and generation. Okay, generate combinations uses com. Okay. Or helper uses it. So I say skill issue and do it anyway. Okay, let's do this. So then this is gonna be we'll just say com equals 0, because in this case it starts at 0. While, ooh, okay. So, because this isn't a number, I'm gonna need, okay, I'll figure this out, While com is less than or equal to com of size R, right? then theoretically we should just be able to do comb of size R, copy, and place comb with that. I love de-optimizing code. Oh, that's 2 C's. Here we go. Comb. That should work, right? Logically. I mean, come on! Come on! Okay, and then
L0 key said, you are messing a value in thing.
I'm missing or messing? Messing a value in thing. Missing a value in thing. Whatever do you mean, good sir? All combinations, append, com. We're again going to replace that with com in com, or com of com. Anyway, there you go. There's that. Cool. Then we go to helper and replace com with something else. Now.
L0 key said for value in list means value will loop through the values inside the list and not the indices.
For value in list means value will loop through values inside the indices, inside the list and not indices. So let me just control Z. Okay, so it says for Christ Almighty. For com in com of size R. It doesn't say value, and because okay, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be okay. I don't know what indices versus values is right now. God, okay. So mentally, you've got indices versus values. And what's the difference? Thank you! This is why it's awesome to have people that know things you don't. Okay, my list. For val in my list, right, print val, will give A, B. Right. Okay. Here we go. Check this out. Whoa. That makes sense. I get, okay, that makes sense. Cool, so value is the thing, okay, I get, that makes sense. So, in this case, I think that should be fine, because I replaced it with, because in this it's using comb of item, whatever the heck. I think this one it's going with the values, and then in something like this one it's going with the indices, because this max combination size is a number. Yes, right here. It's the shortest of the length of cations and anions. So that's a number. So in this one it's a number, but in this one it's in a value or an indice. I'm gonna say indice makes the most sense for like not numbers. Okay. So I think this is fine. I mean, technically I literally have the ability to test. Things have gone wrong. Pause. I know why, because we've got 3 arrows here. We need to... Okay, now we do it. Still didn't work. Okay, what's up? While com is less than equal to... Right? Yet, what is less than or equal to is not supported between instances of... Right. Uh-huh. That's why, because this should be length. I think I understand what you were saying now. I can just make this length. We're all good. We're all good. We're all fine. Now, skadoosh. Why is that happening? What is this? We're gonna close that. Run this. You pain me, and you pain me greatly. Oh. Wait, hold on. Because this is an indefinite loop, because I never said com plus equals 1. Boom. Oh wait, I need to close this again. Don't worry, I think I figured this out. Don't worry, I think I fixed it. Okay. This. File. Yes. List index out of range. No comprende, brother. Okay. I'm gonna try just changing this to less than. And see how that works. Boop. Booyah, baby! I'm so good at doing things. Okay, so it works. It works again. You can see we've got no repeating anions or cations. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I've successfully unoptimized your code. Okay, next, we need to... Ugh. Jesus Christ. Next, we're gonna go with we're gonna do the same thing to helper. Okay. So, okay. We're going to... If length of com is equal to r... Okay. Given the fact... I'm gonna assume that whenever we're doing things like this, we're running a function with this data, right? So we're gonna store this somewhere and start the thing with it or whatever, right? So that'll be fine. So I don't need to do anything with. So if that's equal to that, then that's already that. I'm gonna try getting rid of this goofy. Oh, you know what? I think I might know what's happening here. I feel like the benefit of doing this instead of just having com, because of course com's a list, so if you append it with that list, it's going to be the same as appending it with everything in the list. But I think what it's doing is getting rid of that main set of brackets, right? Like if with com being what? Let's say this is com, right? It's... You know what? No! I don't understand. Let's just test it out anyway. Skadoosh. Save. And run. And... Oh! Oh, I was so severely mistaken. Okay. Let's undo that. Right. Well, what we're gonna try to do first is change com. I'm gonna do this again because I don't know what the difference is. So I'm just gonna see if, because I don't want this to do something that I then have to know that it does and blah blah blah. So we're just gonna change com to Alright, so com in this case, blah 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 blah, helper. You... I really don't.
LEC00 key said don't seem to do anything.
Okay, so it did... So then why did it suddenly break whenever I got rid of it? Like, if I do this, are you fine now? You are, but when I get rid of that, my only possible assumption is that it's then referring to com as the variable and not this filler thing right here. So I'm trying to figure out what I should replace it with. Let's just call it HCOM. May or may not be an H-bomb reference. It wasn't. I didn't intend it to do that, but I realized it rhymed when I said it. HCOM. We replace it with HCOM. There. Then we try getting rid of this and see if that works. Because now, if we... Hold on, just make sure that I didn't miss any. If we go here, helper... Inside of helper... Oh, this should be HCOM. Right? Yes. Save. Run. Dang it, it did it again. Why? Now, question, let's see. If you have this, save it, run it, then it works. No comprende, mi amigo. What? I don't understand. Okay, so. It's saying combinations.append HCOM. When I don't have the brackets there, it's just failing to do that. Why? I don't follow. I genuinely don't understand. So, yeah. Append HCOM. Why does it not append anything when I ask it to append HCOM, but append something when I ask it to append the contents of HCOM? This makes no sense! Okay, so, we're just going to... I see this here, so I'm just gonna get rid of this for loop because I think it's funny. Actually, this might maybe screw some things up. Let's find out. While... Oh, let's I equals 0. Or I equals... What does I equal? It does start off with 0. So I equals 0.
LEC00 he said
while I... Okay, wait, no, if we just say I is equal to the start index, then while I is less than the length of compounds...
LEC00 he said comb. Smiley face gives a list. Comb gives none.
Okay. Is that a Python only thing? Like, could we technically just ignore that and it would do something different in Minecraft? Let's see. Dude, this music is so bomb. Sorry. HCOM.append compounds, blah 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 blah. This honestly should just be fine. As long as we add to the end here. Honestly, it should just... Okay, what I'll do this again, because I don't trust it to do... God dang it, every time! I plus equals 1. There we go, that's a 1. I plus equals 1. There you go, so you add 1 to it first, and then you do the thing. Now we save it, exit out of here, because I'm now in wherever this limbo is. I didn't mean to do that! Huh? Have my rights just been negated? What do you mean? Do I just close this?
LEC00 he said I don't understand why it does what it does.
Dude. The world of code is just an abyss. Okay. It looks like it worked. It looks like it's all still working. Which is good. This is good. So I've unoptimized that for loop. The only thing I do not understand is this. I think I can just leave it as is. And I'm gonna make sure that this stays HCOM so that I mentally don't think it's the same thing as this COM, which is different. Because COM is different in this. Generate combinations of size. I mean, technically in chronological order, it doesn't even matter. Right? Because it uses this COM before it resets this COM to 0. So I would be saving a variable. Boop. Okay. So you have COM start index, length of COM is 0. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep it as HCOM because this COM is an integer. This COM is a list, which is why I'm gonna actually change it to LCOM. Bonk. Okay, there you go. For list COM. And that should be fine. That should work. This is now unoptimized. I think I've thoroughly unoptimized this because all of this is stuff that you can directly turn into.
00 key said check Miro and try to explain this thing. I don't know what the hell is this happening.
Okay. Print COM. Wait, what? So print COM A, print COM this, print COM B, print COM. Oh my god, I've never felt like a physical distress inside of my cranium before. But it's there. Oh my god. Okay. So you have so when you what happens if you do COM A print COM, like without the brackets? What if you have just duplicates of this? I don't. Oh no. Oh? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Well then. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's fine. We'll just ignore that. That is thoroughly unoptimized. Your code has been did I not save? Okay, no, we're good. Okay. So, next is the is valid. We need to unoptimize the is valid.
So comb, smiley face, equals comb WTH.
Yes, which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why it's acting like they're different, but it makes sense because it's the contents of comb should be equal to comb, right? I can't for the life of me comprehend why in any world you would need to specify that I'm talking about the contents of comb and not the list that is comb that only has the contents of comb. Whatever, bro. Okay, so this is gonna be item, that's time, spelled wrong, item equals 0 because we do start with that. Then this is while item is less than comb, And at the end of this, we add item plus equals 1. That should all be good because we've got the definitions up here for that. This, right. How are we gonna do this? Set. Is there a way to do set with data in Minecraft? Let's see. Dang, because that's such a smart way of doing it. Like, just having it... There is! Cookie! Please inform the crowd! Once more! Let's... Look, Cookie School. Dude, Cookie School is my favorite part of the day. Please explain how. That would be rad and sick and awesome. It's very rad, sick, awesome, and maybe even...
LEC00 said repeat what you said please, I forger.
Let me just... Where we go. Right, is there a way to do, like, set with Minecraft data? So we can figure out the number of unique values inside of the, list?
LEC00 said we can do sets and append values to them, so IG yeah.
Wait, really? How do you do sets? Is that like just a, is there literally just a set like thing in the data command? Data?
LEC00 said a set will not accept the same key, so it should work.
Data storage, beaker, tacos, set. Wow, look at that. Wait, no, set. This set feels like a set as in set, like set it to something, not set as in the set that I'm talking about. What is...
LEC00 said you just put the elements inside.
Wait, like inside curly brackets and they fix themselves, or what?
LEC00 said, but it's kinda cursed in Minecraft.
I would love for you to explain. I would love a demonstration.
LEC00 said, I think you are forced to have a key and a value, not just a key.
Oh, I understand. You need, so it's like in the curly brackets, you need to have... Oh, that sounds kinda goofy stinky. How could we do? Wait. Okay, while you do this, I'm gonna test something. If we do, execute if... Or let's just do an unless. Unless data storage Kim Beaker tacos okay, we can. So this is gonna do it unless that data is there. So theoretically, if we set this to like a macro. Can we set it to a macro, or can we just like skibbity boobity? I think we need to set it to a macro. Like this, and it would just be cation or something. So then that would be like if it doesn't have that, but that seems like it would be very, I don't know the word for it, but convoluted, that's the one. Okay, so my set value curly brackets storage test my set. Yeah. Yeah. It checks if the combination have the right size and no duplicates. Oh, no, this is maybe steps before that. Line. Okay. So then you set it from that. Okay. Oh. So. Okay. Then it doesn't work with what? Not necessarily, because we only need the length of this, right? If we copy the list of cations to the my set, right? Then it would do all the unique values. Then, what's it called? We just need to check the length of it. We don't necessarily care about the actual contents. If you let's see. Oh, it's so cool just to see like people's brains work actively. Ugh. I think I think it's in an init for this, like initial. Then we need to do... Oh, okay, here we go. Get a modify storage tests, or can test my set. Set from storage. Oh, I get what you mean. So it basically goes... So, the macaroni, I'm trying to turn it into macaroni, but I really can't. Anyway, so, just single question. What is the macro in this? Like, what value does the macro represent? Is it the cation? Macro is the cation. Alright, brother. This is sick. Okay, so, then... We can... let me see. Let's see. Okay. I think then I'm gonna leave that be. Because we just care about... So we just need to put each of the things in the... So, to be clear, when you set a, when you set a list to I'll call it a dictionary, just because it's the one in the curly brackets, does it not work, or does it do something goofy? This is my favorite song in Minecraft. This specific one is I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I wrote an essay on this song, and like, this thing is that much of a banger. Like, it literally has a story inside of it. It's wild. What if I... It's good, because I guess we need sets to opinion. We need to the... Oh! Okay, I think I get you. So we need the... Okay. So then, in this case, the macro would be... So this copies the cat islands to this list. Then after that, we need to set... Okay. I think this is as unoptimized as this list is gonna get, or this thing is gonna get. So I'm gonna save this, make sure it works. It does not, because of is valid count. I'm so confused. That would be which line? Generate combinations equals. It's this one. Okay. If is valid. The if is valid. This right here. You're saying that should probably be here. Save. Okay. This. It says if it's valid so this is this line 50, which is right here. It's this one right here. There's something wrong with this line here. If is valid, and this does return the boolean. File. Item less than comb. Right, because comb shouldn't be comb. It should be... I guess we'll just call it check. I don't know. Check. Call you check. Save. Run. Still no. There's an issue with item. While item... Check is a number, or is check a list? Okay, that's why. So this needs to be a length of... That's a curly bracket. There we go. Length of check. Do you work now? Well, no, but that's not an issue anymore. This. Line, what? 18. You. append item. Oh, okay. That needs to be check. That should be in brackets. I think I can just stack brackets like this. Minecraft lets me. Awesome. So then, boom, and boom, like that. And then now do you work? No. There's so many individual errors within this code. Okay, this is line 21, right here. Something's wrong with you. No comprend. Oh, you should be check. Save. Boop. Okay. Well, this is technically good news. It's because you're too... No, it's not. You should be like that. What was the thing that I moved back? Calm. Calm, you need to be here. Save. Get rid of that. Play. Do you work? Yeah, baby! Love to see it. Okay. So this is the least optimized I think I'm gonna get this code. So now, our goal, we do have... It's 7 o'clock. I was gonna stream for 2 hours. So we've got 30 minutes left. We can see what we can do in that 30 minutes. Here we go. The most unoptimized code to code. Booyah! Wow, look at that. I'm gonna need to stretch this out. Boop. There we go. Okay. So now, our goal is converting it into Minecraft commands. I think what I'm gonna do is have the functions. Yeah, we'll have the functions in different text boxes. Cookie, if you would like to help, you can just, like, I don't know. I guess with it, we're starting outside in, so we start at, I'm gonna do this. You change to have, can I, like, decrease the extent of that, or no? I don't think so. I'm gonna make you have a darker inside to be gray. Sure, that works. And then your border thickness increase. Your overall size can decrease because I probably won't need that many lines. Okay, so we'll start off with this. Wait, do I need to extend this more? Yes, I just needed, it was the last line right there. There we go. Okay. Sir? Sir! What the heck, sir? Sir! 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 Did I do something, or did somebody... Redo. I don't know what I'm... Okay. Increase? Sure. We can increase your width, because for some reason you just decided to... Decrease? Okay. Shrink. This. Okay. I swear the thing is changing. Is this the... That's the bottom. Is this the top? Fine. If it works, it works, man. I don't know. Okay, you. Example usage. Example usage, you're basically gonna be our fire command. We don't need this part. We don't really need... Okay, well. Okay. Yeah, there's some parts of this we don't need. Generate combinations. That's technically something we don't really need. Okay. So we're gonna say... I'm just gonna... Because we don't technically need this part. We don't need this part because this is just listing out all the possible combinations. I don't need that. And we don't need this because this is all of this. So technically, we don't need any of this example usage part. So bye-bye. So long, Gay Bowser. I'm actually going to highlight it instead of actually getting rid of it. Oh my god, I have hiccups. Okay, I think they're gone. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to... Okay, we have this. First of all, the generate part, we don't need. We already have that. We already have our list of possible compounds. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. I don't want to press Control Z. I'm scared of it. Red. Okay. Get the maximum size. That we can do. That's kind of like something we'll do. Things that don't have a specific definition, I won't count as commands, because they're usually just one-off things. Def, this. Okay. Cool. Can you be auto? Like, is there an auto button on here, or what? I guess not. Oh, it looks like when I press down, unless it... No, it just jumps from that to that. Okay. Okay. So, we're just gonna say... validity check is what we're gonna call this. Validity check... validity... valid validity. Validity... underscore check dot MC function. Hey, I'm just mentioning this for the VOD watchers. If you've gotten this far, which we're about to end in 20 minutes, which I guess for a video is actually a long while, but either way, if you want to, like, you know, join and help us, there's a link in the description of this live stream for, like, going to the, going to the Discord where we're working on this. It'll send you to a buffer. Clement, hello. We're ending in 20 minutes because reasonable time, I guess. But we've done so much. We de-optimized a bunch of code so we can turn it into Minecraft commands, because this is a data pack that we are working on where we're trying to recreate real-world chemistry in Minecraft as accurately as possible. And this right now, what we're doing is a chemical reaction simulator. Yeah, right. What we have it doing so far is making all possible combinations of compounds. Yeah, no, all possible compounds that can be made with the ions. Right now, the time is 7:14 p.m. I'm gonna bold this and center it. Control B, align, center. Oh, okay, I guess I can just only do that to the entire thing, and I'm not going to. Why do you... Okay, so apparently pressing Control N will make a new window. Is that a normal thing or an opera thing? Cool. Anyway, cations in com equals that. We need to... I'm just gonna put this in focus, so this is gonna be storage.
Clement Rouse said okay and Frank is 1H4 do Madden.
Oh. Okay. Well then. That's early. Storage. What was I doing? Data, that's why. Data... Do we want to say modify, research?
00T said I wake up in 6 hours, but that's fine, LOL.
My bad. Sorry for being 7 hours ahead of you. That sucks. Well, corporate slave, ha 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 ha. Anyway. We want to data. Data what? What do we want to do to the data? Do we want... There's git, merge, modify, remove.
My sleep skillet is FG anyways LUL.
We'll do modify. Data, modify, beaker, beaker, we're gonna say, it's just beakers, blah blah blah, or beakers stuff.
LC00 he said went to sleep at 6 a.m. yesterday and slept a good 6 hours.
Set value, boom boom. Okay, so that we can just modify set it. Okay.
Clement Brown said Lekoki to Chow on Nation's Glory. LEC00 he said NOP Clement.
They're doing the French thing again.
Clement Brown said okay.
Data modify storage. Kim, beaker, data modifies. It is cool having like I guess half the team in like a very different time zone though, because it means that it's technically possible to have somebody working on the things at all times of the day. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. It also means that I can be like, somebody do this, whatever, and then I wake up and it's done. And that's cool, because it's like, what? What? Anyway. What am I doing? Data sort modifies storage. Oh god, you can probably hear that. My phone is right next to me. Okay. Data modify storage beakers. Okay, this is focus. Focus. Dot. Cations. Do we already have a number? Wait no, it's fine. It's fine. Cations in comb. We will leave it. And we can just copy this. I know it's not that. There we go. Set value. Like this. Oh, okay. Set value again. Okay, item equals. I'm kind of just gonna put all of this inside of focus. So focus, set value 0. While item that, okay, so that's itself going to be another function because it needs to loop and it's separate from the prerequisite commands of these guys. So then I'm gonna make another box and copy that into it. I need you to make shorter lines, man. Okay. You cut and paste, and we're gonna call this validity check .mc function. Validity check. I'll just call it loop. Loop. So this is, so item is less than the length of check. I just realized, what was the thing that you said I could do, Cookie, to get the length of a list? Like in an execute, like I want to, I guess it would just be execute if storage. Hold on. No, wrong one. Okay. Execute if data storage beaker blank. I don't care. That's black. Doesn't really matter, but I'm changing it anyway. Okay, no, that's just doing an if. So we need to store. Okay, we need to store the. Okay, so this is gonna be so before this, then.
Said anecdotes la si main der near JINTP on unprepare including diplomat avec la cream on blaze et la chantilly avec le chef on server a distribuer le plat and on client ILLE reviews et a la blog.
Was that meant to be to me? Or Cookie? Validity check. Let me see my phone. This is gonna be.
Clement Rao said IL tape on crow et la professeur et derrière IL say fate aliber.
Just a second. Translate with time. 10 minutes. Oh, the chat isn't there. Docs. Chat. Give me the speech. Thank you. Wow, look at that. This. Boom. Boop. Last week, I was in TP. Okay. Is there anything near... It could be an O? Oh, okay, sure. Last week I had to prepare a diplomat pudding with... A diplomat pudding? With custard and whipped cream. With the chef, a waiter to distribute... What? With the chef, a waiter to... Which one looks like it could be... Okay, this is probably chef. Is there a D? I don't know. And waiter distributing the dish to a... I don't know. Okay. A waiter to distribute... With the chef, a waiter to distribute the dish to a customer. He refuses it and dives it. What does that mean?
Clement Rao said ILS a tape on crow la profit derrière IL say fate Tuesday.
Give me a second. Boom. They typed a crow. The teacher was behind. He was silent. Man. I want to try something. Oh, okay. Stay logged out. Translate.
Clement Rao said Google Doit bug.
Let's see. He hit a blank. The teacher was behind. He got killed. I gotta be real with you, man. I've got no clue what's going on. 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes. See what we can do with this. Okay. So, we know we need, let me just write out what I want to do. First, we need to set a variable to the length of, set a variable to the length of...
Clement Rouse said, what are you doing?
The cations list. Currently, I'm trying to convert this Python code into, what do you call it? I'm currently trying to convert this Python code into Minecraft commands. This code right here compares the... Oh! Wait. Okay, so this is length of check, that's the length of compound. So this is... Okay, that makes sense. So the length of the combination. Okay, and then... So yeah, this is going to... This right here, this loop is going to store all the cations inside of a output of a chemical equation into a list, so that we can check to make sure that none of those are the same thing, so that there's no repeat cations or anions. Cations. Let's see, we could just say... Okay, this is just... Can I append? Yes. Append from storage. Blah blah blah. Just copy that. That's all the part. That's the only part I care about. Paste that there. This we're gonna grab. Boom. Change the set value. Where is my mouse, bro? It's gray on gray. Data modify storage. Can focus get answers. Append from storage. Where's the... Okay, that's gonna be... I guess we'll just say focus combination. Append from storage. Focus that combination. It's 29. Come on. Come on. Focus dot combinations. Oh, shoot. Focus that E. Append from storage. Beaker. Focus dot combination. Okay, and then we just set this to that, and we can put macros inside of that. This is the part I care about. Boom. Okay. Look at the combination. It is definitely... Okay, it's 30. I want to type this and then... It's ending stream time! Focus.combinations. I guess we don't actually need to since it's right there. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what focus.item. That should be 0. Okay? And then I'm gonna copy and paste this just because it's the same thing. Then we end stream. Definitely didn't mean to stop doing this. Just undo the text. Just undo the text. What are you doing, man? Thank you. You can lose a... Okay. You're going to be anions. And you're going to be a 1. And I do need to put the ifs. Sure. No, I'm gonna end stream. It doesn't really matter if I'm gonna do it anyway. This is just gonna be execute if what is items? Oh, if I guess data storage can bigger test. Okay, yeah, no, that's only going to be an equal, so I do have to do it as a score, which means I have to store that as a score, which is annoying, but whatever. If score. What did I call it? Item. If score item less than or equal to, oh, score item focus. Ooh, what do you mean by this? Oh, is that just because that doesn't exist? That's fine. Is less than or equal to, actually no, we didn't check less than. While, okay, that, I think the difference is that that's a while. So I'm just gonna say, ignore it. If score less than or equal to, U cation, focus, and then that's all. So we're gonna have to store the length of the cations, and what happened? Oh, you. Boop. Run. There. And boom. Congratulations, extra Macalodon content. Me making whatever this is. Okay. Cool, I think that's that. Only thing I really have to do there is make... Oh, brother, where am I? Here. Okay. All I have to do is that. I'll do that off stream. Of course, this is just like a making content out of working on this at the same time. Whew. Okay. Have a good day to everybody. Goodbye. Sayonara. Other words for goodbye in other languages. Bye-bye.